Well, we're rolling. Hi guys, Elliot Hitchcock here. I thought I would just prepare this little video of how to work the confetti launchers. Some of you have already gotten them, some of you are still expecting them. I've got more to mail out, and I suck at this. Anyway, when you do get your confetti cannon, all you're getting is just the confetti cannon, okay? Looks like this. This is exactly what you're getting. One of these guys here, okay? It's got the, I guess the solenoid, not a solenoid, a plunger, I'll call it for lack of a better term. But anyway, what it does here is when you pull down on this, it punctures the CO2 cartridge. Now here's a CO2 cartridge. This is what the CO2 cartridges are. These are threaded CO2 cartridges, exactly what you want to get. Let's see if there's any other reference on it. Well, this one's made in Hungary. Do not heat, but this is made by Leyland. It's a 16, looks like I don't know. Anyway, you'll figure it out when you get there. But these things screw right in here. So what happens is you take your the hammer, okay, the plunger, if you will, up, put it into up position, just like that, okay, and then the CO2 cartridge screws right down into this plunger device area here. Okay, so what's going to happen now, once that's screwed in there, it's pretty much ready to release. All you're going to do is pull this like a ripcord. Boom, you pull that. What I suggest doing, some of these have various cords or whatever to them. Just get something that works for you. There's a hole here on that. I don't know if you can see that or not. Okay, the hole right there. A cord, whatever it is, it's going to control your launch, because you don't have to carry these around. You can always mount this to something and have a pull cord, a rip cord, whatever you want to call it, okay? But that's the way it's going to launch, just like that. What it's doing is, there's a little pin inside here, and it's puncturing the CO2 cartridge. When it punctures the CO2 cartridge, the air, of course, is forced to go down through here and up this way. So now the next step is actually loading this. You want to load this before you put the CO2 cartridge on, but I just did it backwards. It doesn't really matter. Anyway, the first thing you're going to do is you're going to take a piece of cotton ball. Just regular cotton ball, just works fine. And you're going to plunge that down in there and get something, just even a pencil or whatever else. You don't want to jam it down in there. What this is doing is it's providing an area for the forced air to come up and propel the cotton ball, okay? It's called a wad. The wad up, and then that, of course, shoots everything out above, it breaks through and shoots it out of the confetti cannon. The other thing that you're going to do now is, once you've got that wad down in there, then you're going to load with the package, if you will, of the confetti and or streamers. Keep in mind a couple things. Streamers are a lot easier to clean up than the confetti is. The smaller the confetti, the bigger the burst and that sort of thing. Use a product called Flutterfetti, FLUTTI-FETTI.com maybe? I don't know. Anyway, it's called Flutterfetti. It's the best out there, but it is expensive. I gotta tell you, confetti and streamers, way expensive. But anyway, spectacular. So you're gonna get your confetti. Now, confetti comes in packages, envelopes, and also tubes. Here's some that I use. This is for a larger confetti launcher, okay? But sometimes they come in these little tubes here, and you're able to just kind of more or less pour the product in. These are streamers, not confetti. But what you're going to do is, out of the way, whatever the product is that you're putting in there, the wad goes down first, that cotton ball I mentioned, then the product inside. You can pack that pretty tight, and then what you're going to do is put a cap on the top, okay? And again, this is for my larger tubes. I don't have any for the smaller tubes, but this is what the caps look like, and you'll be able to order these for this size. I think this, it looks like an inch, it might be 3/4, so you're going to want to check out the outside diameter of this tube. But when you order your confetti, you also want to order the caps as well. So the cap goes on after the confetti is put down in there, and then you take tape and secure the cap to the tube, all right? And so we've got some tape here, and this is just pretty standard black masking tape is what I use. It's fine. Whatever it is, you want to put that down there. So now what's going on is you've got your load in here, and it's ready to go, okay? When you pull this ripcord, the air is coming from CO2 up into pushing the wad up, and then the load, of course, breaks through this cap here, bam, it explodes into your confetti explosion or your streamer launch. And that is pretty much it. There's really no cleanup or servicing. I mean, every once in a while you just want to make sure that you get all the old cotton out there. But when this thing shoots, everything goes, okay? Obviously the disclaimer, I'm not responsible for any hurt or damage that you do to a little 3-year-old kid at a birthday party or whatever else, okay? These can be considered weapons. You want to make sure that it's up and away from people's eyes and you blow it. Now, I know you guys know this. It's stupid, but I'm going to say it anyway. Confetti has to land somewhere. If you're doing a gala, make sure it doesn't land over the dinner table. I have seen special events where they're sitting there eating their filet mignon or whatever, and all of a sudden, boom, confetti's everywhere. You don't want to do that. That's where you want to use streamers. One of the cool things, I was talking to a couple of you guys about this, is if you were to get more of these guys, I don't have that many. I do have a few more at the date of this taping, but get a hold of me if you want more. Anyhow, I used to send out a lot of entertainers to work galas, special events, whatever, okay? So let's just say there's 500 delegates attending a banquet of sorts. Well, I would have the magicians, the walk-around talent walking around. They all had one of these, no one knew it. And then just at a specific time, we'll just say 7 o'clock, right on the dot or whatever, it's announced that open bar or whatever it is. Have all of the performers pull one of these and it just creates a whole room full of spectacle out of these little hidden guys. Just something fun, but it's an upsell. When you're talking to a client, you can say, this is something that I can provide. You don't want to give it to laymen, okay? Again, because you don't want them pointing at people. But with other entertainers or cast on stage or whatever else. Also, another thing I've used these for, inside illusions. Very, very cool. If you're doing a production of somebody, nothing wrong with, as you know, the reveal is happening, bam, they fire the sucker off as they come through. Because they're so easily hidden at this size. Anyway, that's about it. I hope you guys have tremendous success with these things. And oh, keep in mind too, CO2 cartridges cannot ship with this. So if it's strictly ground. If you're flying somewhere, you're going to need to pick them up local. Okay, keep honest with that kind of stuff. But Walmart's, sporting goods have these guys. Okay, so you shouldn't have any problem at all finding them. Anyway, good luck with things, and I will see you around the magic. Bye-bye.